could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
No. No, no. You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Moving in.
Drow. He did this to you.
To do.
No one's stopped me yet.
Please. No. Man. Can't be.
Swift as my feet can carry me. No traps, please.
Nina and Wiki.
Don't touch me.
Did they
Should be easy.
suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now.
Could have been you.
No time to
Better
rest.
think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
Peltron, are you all right?
Lunk. Better
Please.
now that I'm with you.
God. Oh, one near.
Never wanted
When
the
they-
easy path.
Put it out of your mind.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head An object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Ironhand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what.
On my way.
Onward.
Keep them guessing.
Allow me to demonstrate, step by step.
Never a dull moment. Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Light on my feet.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
The boat beckons you aboard.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. Like I say, we Iron Hands make good friends. But bad enemies too. Some folk are about to be reminded of that.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Looking ahead.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Saying,
A long way from Waterdeep.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving ahead.
So many minds connected. What could they accomplish?
Maybe we can still go back to the others.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well.
Keep your distance, darling.
Rebel bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
I'm ready.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
Someone there?
Be very, very quiet. A little chicanery. What a generous pocket. Almost too easy. Delightful. Quick and easy. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. A little souvenir. So. A quick profit. Not even a challenge.
Watch your back.
Fuller. Somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Ready or not? Let's go to Paris. You're coming with me. Like candy from a gnome. Blessed oblivious. Almost too easy. So delightful. Like candy from a gnome. You're coming with me. What a generous pocket. Not even a challenge. A quick profit. Quick and easy. Thank you. A little souvenir. Blessed oblivious. Don't mind if I do. You're coming with me. A little souvenir. Not even a challenge. Don't mind if I do.
Looking a lot worse than what for us to defend.
Moving.
Same as us, I expect.
At least things have stayed interesting.
can't afford to stay idle. My faith protects me.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. At the ready. On my way.
Let's crack it open.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What path lies before me?
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Eleminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Eleminster Aumar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Eleminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp? Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow. and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Elthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Thank you for that most considerate reminder.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can. I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
No, indeed. but I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Maena hastra mistraril Italion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Eleminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
An audience with Eleminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Eleminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course. Kind of you to stop by.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. I see it as more a case of wisely avoiding a potential threat. My mind is set.
How much farther can I go? Another step forward. More for me. Let's have a look.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed.
I have something to ask.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. Not enough, clearly. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help, then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I see this being a highly prosperous partnership. A word of advice. Avoid direct confrontation. Creche-bound Githyanki can be a deadly sort. What news of our little project? Have you found the egg? Very well. But I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles. Happy are we?
Don't touch me.